Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rebel with William O'Neill India. My name is Rajashekhar Kongari, Equity Research Analyst, part of MarketSmith India team. A disclaimer for this podcast or presentation is registration granted by SEBI, membership of BASL, and certification from NISM in no way guarantee performance of the intermediary or provide any assurance of returns to investors. Investments in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. Okay, let's look into Nifty's daily chart to understand how the market is placed at the current moment and what are the levels we are looking into, and also I'll give the O'Neill's perspective as well. Currently, you can see clearly Nifty has been in a very good trajectory, that is upwards from the last 3 months. From starting from March, it has been in a very good uptrend, and in the meantime, it has reclaimed their moving averages somewhere around in April, and from there, it has never breached its key moving averages such as 2150 and 200 EMAs. The current support or the near-term support for the index would be 21 DMA because which is the green line here. You can see more than a couple of times the index has tested its 21 DMA and has found very good support at this level. So going forward for the upcoming week as well, this 21 DMA is going to be a very crucial support for the index. We would like to see the index holding this level and advancing further higher from here. In the meantime, the Sensex has also hit a new all-time high, and yesterday, that is in the previous session on Wednesday, Nifty has also made a new all-time high. It touched and traded above 19,000 level for the first time, which is a very positive sign. You can see here, and on the closing basis also, it closed near day's high, indicating very strong bullish close for the index. There are more factors are favoring upward movement for the index going forward. You can see, and on the other macroeconomic indicators are also very positive and bullish. So the index going downwards from here is a minimal chance is there, but maximum the probability is higher for the index to trend higher. And coming to O'Neill's perspective, we have changed the market status to confirm uptrend recently. Uh, we have waited for a new all-time high to change the market status to confirm the uptrend, but we had added stocks to model portfolio, which has done very good in the last 1 month. Uh, our portfolio has gained 16%, more than 16%, whereas Nifty's advancement was nearly 2%. So clearly, we were outperforming the index by a huge margin. We were able to capitalize on the momentum which is there in the market, even though we were in rally attempt. We given not so importance to the market status, but we have identified stocks which were very bullish and which were showing us good buy points, and we were able to successfully make good returns out of them. And some of the stocks which are in the news and which will be under radar during the trading session are BPCL. The board has approved a fundraise up to nearly 18,000 crores by issuing equity shares. Another company which is raising funds will be Canara Bank. The board has approved to raise funds up to 7,500 crores of rupees. This is by debt issues, mostly by bonds, maybe. And other companies which are news are MCX. The company has decided to extend support services which were being given by 63 Moons, which is an IT company, for 6 months, starting from tomorrow, that is July 1st. And the overall consideration will be around 125 crores per quarter. So for 2 quarters, the company, that is 63 Moons, will be getting around 250 crores of rupees. SBI Life has approved a reappointment of its MD and CEO, that is Mahesh Kumar Sharma. Power Grid, the board has approved raising funds nearly 389 crores. And another major company, that is Tata Communications, is planning to acquire Kaleyra, which is a CPaaS platform-based company at a share price of $7.25. And the overall consideration will be around $100 million for the overall acquisition. Overnight, that is, US market closed in the green territory, except for Nasdaq, which closed flat. But whereas other two major indices which we track are S&P 500 closed nearly 0.5% higher, Dow Jones closing 0.8% higher. Asian markets are trading mixed. You can see Nikkei is trading in the negative territory with a 0.5 decline. Kospi and Shanghai are trading in the higher territory with gains of 0.3 to 0.5% respectively. SGX Nifty is indicating a positive opening for the index, Indian market. Currently opening around 19,100, 19,150 is expected on the index. So if that opening is sustained, definitely we are going to see more and more breakouts happening. One major point I would like to point out is Nifty, even though it is at a new all-time highs, Nifty IT, which is a major contributor to the index, is down from all-time highs around 20 to 25%. Still, a lot of catching is to be done in the Nifty IT index. Stocks like TCS, Infosys have good weightage in the Nifty. So if these stocks rally, definitely we might see good further rally happening in the index. Another major company, that is Reliance, which has the highest weightage, is also having a drawdown at the current moment. So we would like to see these leading stocks or high market capitalization stocks hitting new highs will definitely take index further higher. For the chart of the day, we picked Jyothi Labs, which is in our buy watch list. The stock has been trading near its pivot around 215, 210 to 215 level. We would like to see decisive breakout happening, which is not seen in the recent 1-2 weeks. It was finding some kind of resistance around that level. On the price action, you can see clearly it was not able to close near the day's highs. Volume is on the higher side, which is a positive sign when the stock is closing higher. Volume is also higher, it is a positive sign. But on the price action, we are not seeing a decisive breakout happening. If that happens, we might add it to portfolio. If you look at the ratings wise, it has very good set of ratings. EPS of 86. RS is slightly lower at 56. That is majorly because the stock moved sideways for the last 2 months. But if the breakout happens, then definitely RS line will also trend higher and RS rating will improve. A by D rating, which is an indication of accumulation distribution happening in the stock, is at A, indicating very good accumulation happening. So overall, stocks ratings are looking very good. Number of funds wise also, except for March recent quarter, overall there was a growth in the number of funds. You can see from 100 it has grown to 140. So that is nearly 40% growth in the number of funds, a positive sign as well. Overall, we like the story. Ratings are also looking good. If the breakout happens decisively, definitely you can consider stock for addition. Thanks for joining today's Pre-Bell. Have a good trading.